Chapter 373. What's the matter with this group of big snakes? Li Fuchen didn't act rashly. Intuition told him that the orange big snake with the thickness of the water tank was not easy to deal with. I am afraid it is shedding body realm. Hiss hiss hiss. The group of snakes also found Li Fuchen, and the leading orange-yellow big snake coiled up. The snake head was raised high, like a pillar holding up the sky, a pair of snake eyes, staring at Li Fuchen, which contained amazing killing intent. This group of big snakes should be because of the relationship between the land of profound yang. Each body is amazing, but the monster chi is washed away. Profound yang chi has the effect of eliminating evil chi, and monster chi is also a kind of evil chi. Living here for a long time, the monster chi in the monster beast body will gradually disappear. Of course, Li Fuchen estimates that the level of this group of big snakes should not be high at the beginning. If it is level 5 monster beast, it is difficult to wash their monster chi in the land of profound yang, let alone wash it away unconsciously. However, the spirit cleansing grass was different. The spirit cleansing grass was definitely a poison for demon beasts and demons. After taking it, even if they didn't die, they would lose a layer of skin. This was mainly because the spirit cleansing grass was produced by gathering the essence of Xianyang. The Xianyang qi contained in it was astonishing and extremely high in concentration. Spirit cleansing grass must get it. First try the strength of this orange big snake. Li Fuchen walked over step by step. Hiss hiss hiss. In addition to the orange big snake, the rest of the orange big snakes have moved like a storm rushing to Li Fuchen. Get lost. Li Fuchen waved his hand, and a large orange big snake was swept away. The weaker ones were directly burst into blood mist, and the stronger ones were broken into several pieces. In the face of shedding body realm below is completely an ant. Booming. The orange big snake moved, and the body of the water tank bounced like a meteorite. The momentum definitely reached the level of shedding body realm 3rd or 4th layer. Good guy. The orange big snake attack speed is too fast. Li Fuchen consciousness reacted, the body was slow, the right hand clenched, the strength of dragon form broke out, Li Fuchen punched. A circle of ripples swayed, Li Fuchen flew out, and the soles of his feet burst the valley ground. At least shedding body realm 3rd layer. Just now, Li Fuchen did not show iron bone fist. After the power of dragon form broke out, the strength was also shedding body realm 3rd layer, but it was weaker than the orange-yellow big snake. The fist was covered with a layer of dark golden chi and blood layer, and Li Fuchen stepped on the ground and rushed to the orange large snake again. The orange snake swung its tail and lashed at Li Fuchen. Bang bang bang, a man and a snake were fighting crazily. Overall, Li Fuchen's strength is stronger than the orange large snake, but the orange large snake body is too big. Li Fuchen punched it, only to make the other party suffer a little skin trauma. Iron bone shattering soul. The surface of the fist cracked, and the dark golden lava-like chi and blood gushed out, and Li Fuchen punched on the head of the orange big snake. Kacha! The orange-yellow snake's head caved in, and its mind was a little muddled. Kacha kacha! Striking while the iron is hot, Li Fuchen bombarded a few punches on the head of the orange big snake. Each punch contains a lot of strength of dragon form. The orange-yellow snake raised its head and hissed, its body bursting with a yellow halo. No, this is extraordinary chi strength. Li Fuchen called his own strength of chi and blood ordinary chi strength, and called the strength of dragon form extraordinary chi strength. Obviously, the orange big snake also has extraordinary chi strength. Once the extraordinary chi strength breaks out, Li Fuchen is still an opponent. Hong! The violent chi wave broke out, and Li Fuchen was knocked out, and the body fell into the mountain wall on the side of the valley. The orange big snake, which broke out of extraordinary chi strength, suddenly increased from the shedding body realm 3rd layer to the shedding body realm 5th layer, and the strength completely crushed Li Fuchen. Spitting a blood, Li Fuchen's body shook and jumped out of the mountain wall. If he didn't have the silver scale armor, that collision just now would have almost taken half his life. I didn't break out of extraordinary chi strength at the beginning, and I was about to be killed by me. It seems that his extraordinary chi strength should not be much. Where does Li Fuchen know that the orange big snake has no cultivation method and can only rely on instinct to condense extraordinary chi strength, which is naturally much less in quantity? Taking advantage of his own silver-scaled treasure armor, Li Fuchen rushed up again. As Li Fuchen expected, after hitting Li Fuchen several times, the extraordinary chi strength of the orange big snake began to weaken, and the yellow halo was getting dimmer and dimmer. In the end, it was almost invisible. Dead. Li Fuchen jumped high with the momentum of the downward rush and slammed on the head of the orange big snake. Katsa. The head of the orange big snake, which was already injured, cracked, and suddenly died. Good strong chi and blood, what a pity. Li Fuchen's face flashed a very tangled look. Without true spirit, he can't refine the blood essence of the orange big snake. To know that the orange big snake is a level 5 monster beast with extraordinary chi strength, the blood essence of the body must be very majestic, level 5 high-rank monster beast. I am afraid that it is inferior, cannot refine the other's blood essence, it is a waste. Just when Li Fuchen was very regretful, the spirit cleansing grass on the high ground suddenly emitted a very bright yellow light. The next moment, the orange big snake body, there is a crystal yellow chi flow is sucked away. Li Fuchen saw at a glance that this crystal yellow chi flow is the blood essence. Spirit cleansing grass swallows the blood essence of the orange big snake? Li Fuchen was surprised. After a few breaths, the crystal yellow chi flow in the body of the orange big snake was sucked up, and the spirit cleansing grass on the high ground changed a little, and the color changed from bright yellow to crystal yellow, just like a yellow crystal grass. Spirit cleansing grass is mature, so it is. Li Fuchen suddenly realized. Originally, this spirit cleansing grass has not yet matured, so the orange big snake did not go to devour it. Now devour the blood essence of the orange big snake, spirit cleansing grass matures ahead of time. Although the unripe spirit cleansing grass can also be refined into spirit cleansing pill, the effect is definitely not as good as the spirit cleansing pill made of mature spirit cleansing grass. It can be said that Li Fuchen has earned. Stepping forward, Li Fuchen reached out and picked up the spirit cleansing grass and put it in the jade box. It's done, now you can return to Raging Fire City. Li Fuchen has a smile on his face. When the spirit cleansing pill is refining, the blood corpse pill in his body should be able to drive out, and the root bone can be improved at least 1 star, which is of great help to his future growth. One day later, Li Fuchen walked out of profound Yang mountain range. As for the life and death of the man, he doesn't care. In his opinion, the man can't have a chance to survive. Raging Fire City Inner City, Myriad Pill Pavilion. Young hero Li, you got spirit cleansing grass. Old Hua was quite surprised. In just a few days, Li Fuchen got a spirit cleansing grass. Is profound Yang mountain range full of spirit cleansing grass? Obviously, this is impossible. It seems that the other party's luck is heaven-defying, and he got a spirit cleansing grass by chance. Young hero Li, since you got spirit cleansing grass, you can go to the residence of profound Yang Great Master with me. Old Hua smiled. Good. Li Fuchen nodded. Profound Yang Great Master lives in the inner city Raging Fire Avenue. Raging Fire Avenue is the first avenue of Raging Fire City. Under this avenue, there are many hot arrays that can extract the hot air from the ground and use it for alchemy. Those who can live here are all Earth-level pill refining master. Profound Yang Great Master is just one of them. Of course, it is also one of the most famous. In a short time, the two came to the residence of profound Yang Great Master. This is a manor covering an area of tens of acres. In the Raging Fire City Inner City, there is a manor covering an area of tens of acres. It is conceivable how rich profound Yang Great Master is. Under the guidance of the housekeeper, Li Fuchen and Old Hua passed through a medicine garden and came to the pill refining hall. Great Master, Old Hua is here. The voice of the housekeeper came in. Come in. A voice full of energy came out. Please come in. The housekeeper's right hand is empty. Entering the pill refining hall, Li Fuchen saw profound Yang Great Master who was refining. Profound Yang Great Master is wearing a flame pill refining robe. He looks like he is 40 or 50 years old, but the wisdom in his eyes gives people the feeling that he is already 60 or 70 or even 70 or 80 years old. In addition, Li Fuchen can sense that the cultivation base of profound Yang Great Master is impressively shedding body realm 5th layer, which is a very high realm, especially for a pill refining master who has little cultivation time. I have seen profound Yang Great Master. Old Hua and Li Fuchen cupped their fists respectfully. Profound Yang Great Master glanced at Old Hua and immediately looked at Li Fuchen. Are you going to refine spirit cleansing pill? It is junior. Li Fuchen nodded. I said the conditions, you know. Show me spirit cleansing grass. Profound Yang Great Master reached out. Li Fuchen took out the jade box and handed it to the housekeeper next to him. The housekeeper took the jade box and sent it to the hands of Profound Yang Great Master. Gently opened the jade box. Profound Yang Great Master showed a smile on his face. Yes, it is actually a mature spirit cleansing grass. With this spirit cleansing grass, I can refine a high-grade spirit cleansing pill for you. You are lucky. The same level of medicine pill, there are grades. In general, the medicine pill on the market is basically low-grade. High-grade is very rare. Relatively speaking, the price of high-grade is naturally more expensive, so Profound Yang Great Master said that Li Fuchen is lucky. With 500 low-grade spirit stones, you can get a high-grade spirit cleansing pill. On the market, a middle-grade spirit cleansing pill is worth 600 low-grade spirit stones, and a high-grade spirit cleansing pill is worth at least 700. 5 days later, come and pick up spirit cleansing pill. Profound Yang Great Master waved his hand and gave an eviction order. For the attitude of Profound Yang Great Master, Li Fuchen didn't care. Generally, these great masters are eccentric and don't like to deal with people. They can say a few words to you. Leaving the residence of Profound Yang Great Master, Li Fuchen and Old Hua came to Myriad Pill Pavilion. Old Hua, I want some body refining medicine pill, and then a cleansing marrow pill and a jade water pill. On this trip to Profound Yang Mountain Range, Li Fuchen first fought with the man, and then with the orange big snake. The strength of dragon form consumed about 1,000 filaments, and a lot of body refining medicine pill is needed to make up. As a body refining martial artist, Li Fuchen at the moment deeply realized the embarrassment of body refining Dao. Not only is it not a protracted war, but the demand for resources is also very terrible. Every time there is a war, it is necessary to make up for resources. Unlike true spirit martial artist, you only need to swallow heaven and earth origin chi or the origin chi in spirit stone to replenish yourself. What's more, true spirit martial artist's protracted war ability is 10 times more than body refining martial artist. Li Fuchen feels like an ordinary person. After doing physical work, he needs food to replenish chi and blood. If he doesn't replenish it, he will only get weaker and weaker. A cleansing marrow pill, a jade water pill and a large number of profound level top-rank body refining medicine pill cost Li Fuchen 300 low-grade spirit stones. Cleansing marrow pill and jade water pill add up to 60 low-grade spirit stones, and profound level top-rank body refining medicine pill cost Li Fuchen 240. Chapter 374. 5 days passed in a flash, and the strength of dragon form reached 2,000 Li Fuchen again and went to the residence of Profound Yang Great Master. Pill Refining Hall. Seeing Li Fuchen, Profound Yang Great Master laughed. You kid is really lucky. You guess what grade of spirit cleansing pill I refined for you? Li Fuchen raised an eyebrow. Is it top grade? The other party said that he could refine high-grade spirit cleansing pill. Now let him guess. He will naturally guess top grade. Yes, it is top-grade spirit cleansing pill. This is the second time I have refined top-grade medicine pill since I became an earth-level pill refining master. The chance is less than 1 in 100. It's cheap for you. Profound Yang Great Master threw a jade bottle to Li Fuchen. Li Fuchen quickly opened the jade bottle, and an indescribable warm fragrance came to his nose. At that moment, Li Fuchen felt that his strength of dragon form was ready to move, and blood corpse pill maliciousness also dissipated. Worthy is top-grade spirit cleansing pill. Li Fuchen's face showed joy. He has learned from Old Hua that high-grade spirit cleansing pill has the effect of strengthening qi and blood in addition to eliminating evil qi and improving root bone, which is not available in middle-grade spirit cleansing pill. As for top-grade spirit cleansing pill, the effect is definitely stronger than high-grade spirit cleansing pill. Kid, give me Spirit Stone, this top-grade spirit cleansing pill, but it can greatly enhance the strength of qi and blood. I look at you, it should be body-refining martial artist. Profound young Great Master said. Great Master here? Li Fuchen quickly handed over a storage pouch, which contained 500 low-grade spirit stones. Profound young Great Master waved his hand. Go. This time I lost a lot. The value of high-grade spirit cleansing pill is more than 700 low-grade spirit stones, and the value of top-grade spirit cleansing pill is more than 1,000 low-grade spirit stones. If he is not rich, he may not necessarily have a bad idea. Hurriedly leaving profound Yang Great Master's residence, Li Fuchen immediately returned to Cloud Visitor. Spirit cleansing pill, worth more than 1,000 low-grade spirit stones, has to be tried to know. Back in the guest room, Li Fuchen opened the secret room door and closed it after entering. Sitting down, taking out the top-grade spirit cleansing pill, Li Fuchen looked at it and swallowed it. Spirit cleansing pill's medicinal strength is not fierce, but the penetration is exceptionally strong. The moment of melting, the powerful medicinal strength instantly penetrates into the depths of Li Fuchen body. Squeak, squeak, squeak. Like the sound of countless mice screaming, Li Fuchen within the depths of the blood corpse pill maliciousness, like the snow under the hot sun, melted and dissipated, and there was no resistance. About the past 10 blinks of an eye, Li Fuchen in the body, there is no trace of blood corpse pill malice. What a powerful medicinal power! The malice of blood corpse pill is deeply rooted, and Li Fuchen is deeply experienced. Don't say anything else. The medicinal power of blood corpse pill itself has benefited Li Fuchen a lot. 2 blood corpse pills have allowed his strength of dragon form to split from 12 to 1,500. Medicine pill level is not earth level low rank, but at least half earth level. The malice of blood corpse pill is closely related to the efficacy of blood corpse pill. How strong the efficacy of blood corpse pill is, how strong the malice of blood corpse pill is. Now this powerful blood corpse pill malice has been washed clean, Li Fuchen feels that he is transparent, and his mind is clear. Washing away the malice of blood corpse pill is only part of the effect of spirit cleansing pill. As spirit cleansing pill continued to melt, Li Fuchen found that his strength of dragon form was growing and splitting at a speed visible to the naked eye. 2,100 threads. 2,200 threads. 2,300 threads. 2,400 threads. 2,500 threads. The power contained in spirit cleansing pill is too powerful. In a short period of time, Li Fuchen's strength of dragon form split to 2,500 threads and continues to split. The more strength of dragon form, the stronger the nourishment of qi and blood. Li Fuchen's body qi and blood also rapidly transformed. Just as the strength of dragon form and qi and blood changed, a strong pain hit. The pain comes from the depths of the origin, exactly the same feeling as when swallowing the earth-level low-rank medicinal herb 7-colored glazed grape. It's the root bone that is transforming. Li Fuchen endured the pain and said in his heart, the root bone is the innate quality. The stronger the innate quality, the faster the acquired development. The weaker the innate quality, the harder the acquired effort, the limited the achievements. The root bone, like the soul, is the most original thing of a person. All the tangible things in the human body are based on the root bone. The root bone level is high. It can filter out a lot of impurities in the origin spirit, making true spirit cultivation base increase faster. In the past, Li Fuchen could improve the cultivation base quickly, mainly because of the high level of the soul, the strong perception. The cultivation technique realm is beyond the peers. The cultivation technique realm is high, can quickly refine the impurities in true spirit. One is filtering, the other is refining, the goal is the same. The pain came in waves, so that Li Fuchen could not carefully observe the strength of dragon form and the strength of qi and blood. I don't know how long it took, the pain gradually eased, and when Li Fuchen thought it was over, a more intense pain hit. The pain made Li Fuchen produce a moment of suffocation. The root bone is still improving. Is it from 2-star root bone to 3-star root bone? Li Fuchen was surprised. Although Spirit Cleansing Pill has a chance to improve the root bone of 1-star to 2-star, but in fact, the probability of improving the root bone of 2-star is negligible. In 10,000 people, maybe only 1 or 2 people can directly improve the root bone of 2-star. Of course, Li Fuchen guessed that this time it could improve the root bone of 2-star. The main reason is Spirit Cleansing Pill. Top-grade Spirit Cleansing Pill is rare. Even the Earth-level middle-rank pill refining master who can refine Spirit Cleansing Pill dare not say that they can refine a top-grade Spirit Cleansing Pill in 100 times. Perhaps only the Earth-level high-rank pill refining master has some certainty. Although the body is extremely painful, Li Fuchen is very happy. Time passed by, and the pain gradually eased again. There was no accident this time. After all, Li Fuchen at this moment is already 3-star root bone, and Spirit Cleansing Pill is only for martial artist below 3-star root bone. When the pain disappeared completely, Li Fuchen spat out a turbid air and sank into the body. I don't know when the strength of dragon form within the body has reached 3,000. The strength of 3,000 dragon form intertwine like a net all over Li Fuchen's body, through the bones and flesh. A fist, a tyrannical strength is turbulent. This strength impressively reached the shedding body realm 4th layer level. If combined with Iron Bone Fist, it will reach the shedding body realm 5th layer. At the same time, under the nourishment of the strength of dragon form, the strength of Qi and blood is also a lot more powerful. Even if you don't break out the strength of dragon form, Li Fuchen has the confidence to fight with shedding body realm 3rd layer martial artist, and can prolong the fight. Don't worry about the strength. This 500 low-grade spirit stone is really worth it. 500 low-grade spirit stones have increased the strength of 1-star, and I don't know how many people will die of envy. After all, it is too difficult to increase the strength of shedding body realm. Like some medicine pills that can increase the cultivation base, one is worth thousands of low-grade spirit stones. Like the Earth-level low-rank weapon, one costs more than 1,000 low-grade spirit stones. As for the Earth-level martial art, it is simply a matter of luck. It's time to go back to Tang City. In the blink of an eye, Li Fuchen has been in Raging Fire City for more than a month, and it is not far from the time of the Southern Forest Martial Courtyard enrollment. Li Fuchen has to rush back to meet Luo Yan. Entering the Southern Forest Martial Courtyard is his first plan to come to 7-color continent. From Luo Yan's mouth, Li Fuchen learned that in the Southern Forest Martial Courtyard, as long as you are good enough, you can learn the Earth-level cultivation technique. Earth-level martial art. His body flame true Qi is very difficult to deal with. There is no way to deal with flame true Qi by ordinary methods. Only cultivation of a higher-level cultivation technique can dispel or devour flame true Qi. The next day, Li Fuchen left Raging Fire City. Tang City, Luo family. Li Fuchen, you are finally back. Luo Yan breathed a sigh of relief. There was only 1 month left before the Southern Forest Martial Courtyard enrollment. Li Fuchen would not come back and would not catch up. Li Fuchen said with a smile, I said to come back, naturally will come back, unless I can't come back. Luo Zhan looked serious. Yenner, this time to the Southern Forest Martial Courtyard, to escort you to the father. Father, great-grandfather is still in retreat. Luo family needs you to sit. I will go with Li Fuchen. Luo Yan refused. Luo Zhan said, last time someone ambushed you, this time I am afraid I will not give up. Let you two hurry, I can feel at ease. Luo family, only Luo Yan is a 5-star root bone. Whether for public or private, Luo Zhan is very worried about the safety of Luo Yan. Li Fuchen said, Patriarch Luo, in fact, even if you go, it will not be of any use. Last time they failed to assassinate Luo Yan, this time it is likely to send Shedding Body Realm martial artist, Patriarch Luo. Although Shedding Body Realm 1st layer cultivation base, I am afraid it is difficult to guarantee the safety of Luo Yan. Luo Zhan frowned. I am not a general Shedding Body Realm 1st layer martial artist. If he had not just advanced to the shedding body realm for 1 or 2 years, he could have already purchased a rising origin elixir and promoted his cultivation base by 1 level. Although his cultivation base was not very high, he had a large business and already had a convenient Earth-class low-tier weapon. With this Earth-class low-tier weapon, he was confident that he could fight with a second-level shedding body realm martial artist and win, unless the opponent also had an Earth-class weapon. Li Fuchen smiled and said, "Patriarch Luo Yan's safety will be handed over to me." Luo Zhan frowned and looked at Li Fuchen. Li Fuchen is very strong, but in the face of shedding body realm martial artist, it is difficult to protect yourself. How to protect Luo Yan? Patriarch Luo, take it. Li Fuchen also did not urge the strength of dragon form, just the strength of qi and blood, a punch to Luo Zhan. So fast, Luo Zhan quickly greeted it with a punch. Boom! The powerful force made Luo Zhan figure inverted, and there was no resistance. You are? Luo Zhan was shocked. In order to verify his guess, Luo Zhan pulled out a light blue treasure sword. "Young hero Li, please enlighten," said. Luo Zhan held the sword in his right hand, and the continuous sword rain covered Li Fuchen. The powerful sword pressure made Luo Yan retreat again and again, until he retreated to dozens of meters away. In the face of Luo Zhan's sword technique, Li Fuchen smiled faintly and punched out. The majestic power of qi and blood created a huge shadow of a fist, smashing the rain of swords into pieces, and the powerful force once again sent Luo Zhan flying. "You are shedding body realm body refining martial artist?" Luo Zhan was finally shocked. Chapter 375. The shedding body realm body refining martial artist under the age of 30 is 10 times rarer than the shedding body realm martial artist under the age of 30. This is not to say that body refining martial artist values aptitude more. Mainly because no one will choose to focus on body refining Dao, they are all supplemented by body refining Dao. If you want to promote body refining Dao to shedding body realm before the age of 30, you must concentrate on body refining Dao. But body refining Dao is difficult to walk. Everyone knows the requirements for aptitude, perseverance, and resources are top-notch. The key is that body refining martial art is very rare, and body refining weapon is even rarer. Body refining Dao can basically only rely on yourself. I think young hero Li is talented. Why not cultivate true spirit? Luo Zhan is curious. Li Fuchen said frankly, "In fact, I also cultivate true spirit and have reached the Heavenly Dipper Realm 8th layer cultivation base, but I am hurt by the enemy. I can't use true spirit for the time being. I must use the Earth-level cultivation technique to solve this trouble." Earth-level cultivation technique? Luo Zhan smiles bitterly. Earth-level cultivation technique. His Luo family doesn't have it, only some big forces have it. Shedding body realm body refining martial artist, Heavenly Dipper Realm 8th layer true spirit cultivation base. On the side, Luo Yan has been stunned. Putting aside the body refinement Dao, just Li Fuchen's innate talent in the Qi Dao was already at the pinnacle among the Heaven Dipper Realm cadets in the South Forest Martial Institution. Only those seniors at the top of the human list were comparable. Hey, with Li Fuchen, I can also straighten my back in the Southern Forest Martial Courtyard. That Zhao Linghua, taking advantage of his cousin Zhao Fenghua's prestige, repeatedly bullied me. This time I must make her look good. Although she is also a top existence in the 5-star root bone compared with the 6-star root bone, it is still a bit worse, and Zhao Linghua's cousin Zhao Fenghua is a 6-star root bone, and it is the top of the 6-star root bone. In her opinion, Li Fuchen must also be a 6-star root bone. Since Li Fuchen is shedding body realm, Luo Zhan is relieved, not to mention that he really can't get away. Recently, there are some troubles in the inferior grade spirit stone mineral vein, which he needs to deal with. The next day, Li Fuchen and Luo Yan set off for the Southern Forest Martial Courtyard. Along the way, Luo Yan introduced the Southern Forest Martial Courtyard to Li Fuchen. South Forest Martial Institution Dean, Vice Dean, and Inner Court Elder are all Battle Spirit Realm Cultivation Base, Outer Court Elder Shedding Body Realm Peak Cultivation Base, Inner Court Mentor Outer Court Mentor is Shedding Body Realm High Rank Cultivation Base. Southern Forest Martial Institution students are divided into Inner Court students and Outer Court students. Inner Court students have Shedding Body Realm Cultivation Base. Outer Court students are Heaven-defying Realm Cultivation Base, but Inner Court and Outer Court are not together. Inner Court is located in a mystic realm. Luo Yan said. The Inner Institute is located in the hidden domain? Li Fuchen was rather surprised. Luo Yan said, it is said that the inner courtyard contains the mysteries of heaven and earth, where you can improve yourself faster, but only if you are promoted to Shedding Body Realm before the age of 35 can you become an inner courtyard student. At the age of 27, she is already a Heavenly Dipper Realm 5th layer cultivation base, but she is not sure that she can be promoted to Shedding Body Realm before the age of 35. To know that there are many talented outer courtyard students stuck in Heavenly Dipper Realm Peak, a card is 3 or 5 years. Li Fuchen nodded. The Southern Forest Martial Courtyard is the Southern Forest Martial Courtyard, and the Inner Court is directly located in a hidden domain. In Eastern Lin Continent, the common hidden domain is not man-made. Inner Court students I don't know. Outer Court students are divided into 3 levels, namely Ordinary students, Elite students and Human List students. Li Fuchen, you want to get the Earth level cultivation technique? You must first become a Human List student. Luo Yan continued. What are the requirements for becoming a Human List student? Li Fuchen asked. Luo Yan said, it's very simple, that is, to participate in the Human List Great Competition, the top 10 are Human List students. I see. Li Fuchen didn't know how abnormal the Human List students were, so he didn't say much. Lin Wildebeest is fast, and after half a day, the two have been thousands of miles away from Tang City. In the afternoon, the two passed the shadow of a mountain peak. Silent, a big stone turned into a figure, rushed to Luo Yan, and its speed was so fast that Luo Yan, who was still talking to Li Fuchen, did not react at all. Court Death. A huge fist met it head-on. Who is not Li Fuchen? Li Fuchen didn't expect there to be an ambush here, hence, he didn't use his awareness to scan in advance. But the instant the big rock moved, Li Fuchen immediately sensed something strange. Even though he moved later, he arrived first and intercepted the figure formed by the big rock. The figure is distorted, avoiding Li Fuchen's punch and rushing to Luo Yan again. Do you really think I don't exist? The strength of dragon form broke out, the sound of the elephant sounded, and a giant elephant phantom shrouded the figure. The figure seems to be stuck in the mud, and the movement is slow. Boom! Blood mist. Li Fuchen smashed the figure's body with a punch. Until this time, Luo Yan just reacted, the face stunned, of course, with a trace of fear. It should be a Shedding Body Realm level killer. Li Fuchen picked up the bloody storage pouch, which had only a few dozen low-grade spirit stones and some sundries. There was nothing valuable, and only the killer didn't like to carry a lot of wealth on him. Shedding Body Realm killer wants to assassinate me? Luo Yan felt a little cold. She is just a Heavenly Dipper Realm martial artist. If it wasn't for Li Fuchen, she would have become a corpse at that moment. Don't worry, I am here as long as it is not too powerful. Shedding Body Realm martial artist, I can deal with it. Just now the Shedding Body Realm killer is actually extremely powerful. The assassination method is first class. It is estimated that if you are caught off guard, you can assassinate Shedding Body Realm middle rank martial artist. Unfortunately, when it met Li Fuchen, it was doomed to fail. Li Fuchen's consciousness, natural restraint killer. It is basically impossible to sneak attack, unless the killer's combat power surpasses Li Fuchen a lot, but the combat power surpasses Li Fuchen a lot, there is no need to sneak attack. Secondly, the killer's movement technique is extremely strange and can easily avoid Li Fuchen's first punch, but after the strength of dragon form reaches 3,000, Li Fuchen has been able to stimulate the giant elephant spirit. Under the cover of the spirit, the killer's movement suddenly slowed down and was beaten into a blood mist by Li Fuchen. All in all, if Li Fuchen is replaced with other Shedding Body Realm 5th layer martial artist, Luo Yan at this moment may be a corpse. There was no danger along the way. Half a month later, the two came to South Forest City near the South Forest Martial Courtyard. South Forest City is the head of the top 10 cities in South Forest County, and it is also the county city of South Forest County, with a population of more than 20 million. As a county city, South Forest City can be described as an expert. Here, shedding body realm martial artist is several times more than Raging Fire City. Some ordinary city's patriarch comes here, nothing, not a tale, will be killed in a few days. In addition, South Forest City is also located in South Forest Marquee Mansion. South Forest Marquee Mansion is the actual controller of the entire South Forest County, and the current South Forest Marquee is a Battle Spirit Realm Grandmaster. Entering South Forest City, Luo Yen said, "There is still half a month, South Forest Martial Courtyard to recruit. We live here first." Li Fuchen nodded. Naturally, the two will not live in the outer city. The inner city is the bustling place of a city. Looking for an inn to stay, Luo Yen said, "Li Fuchen, you come to South Forest City, I will take you to eat something delicious." Delicious? Li Fuchen didn't know what the other person said was delicious. At his realm, he didn't care about food. Not long after, the two of them arrived at a grand and imposing restaurant. The name of the restaurant is Monster Fragrance Pavilion. Luo Yen said, "Monster Fragrance Pavilion's ingredients are all monster beast meat, but after soaking in spirit washing potion, monster beast meat has no monster chi, you can rest assured, and eating can strengthen chi and blood." So that's the case. Li Fuchen has never eaten monster beast meat, but he is looking forward to it. Monster Fragrance Pavilion has a total of 5 floors, and the two go directly to the 5th floor. The monster beast meat sold on the 5th floor is all level 5 monster beast meat, which is very valuable. Luo Yen rarely eats it. This time, he came to the 5th floor to take Li Fuchen to see it. "Hey, Luo Yen, long time no see, come to the Monster Fragrance Pavilion 5th floor to fill in the rich man. There are a lot of guests on the 5th floor." In one of the windows, a delicate young woman sneered. Opposite her, there are 2 young men sitting. Luo Yen frowned, very uncomfortable sound transmission to Li Fuchen said, "This stinky woman is my sworn enemy, called Zhao Linghua. Occupying his cousin Zhao Fenghua is a human-less student, occupying a few spirit stones at home, and a high and mighty appearance. Just ignore her," Li Fuchen indifferently said. Li Fuchen's voice is not big, but it is not small, and it is immediately heard by Zhao Linghua. Zhao Linghua raised her eyebrows and bit her teeth. "Good courage, Yang Biao, give me a slap in the face." Hear this, opposite a young man stood up, biting a toothpick. "Now kneel down and apologize, I can plead for you, otherwise, you can only be humiliated in public." Kneel down and apologize, isn't it insulting? Is your brain bad? Li Fuchen found a place to sit down. "Yang Biao, don't start," Zhao Linghua angrily said. "Kid, then don't blame me." Spitting out the toothpick in his mouth, Yang Biao stepped towards Li Fuchen, raised his right hand, and slapped him. But the crisp slap sounded, but it was not Li Fuchen who was hit, it was Yang Biao who was hit. He swelled on the right side of his face, and the whole person fell out of the distance. At the critical moment, a young man at another table supported him. Yang Biao's face was swollen and red, and he was very shy. In public, he said that he wanted to teach Li Fuchen a lesson, but he was taught a lesson by Li Fuchen, which made him face. "You court death." Yang Biao broke out of killing intent, and true spirit burst out. Just now, he only used a small part of true spirit. After all, South Forest City is not allowed to fight. Some small frictions are not prohibited. Presumptuous. Monster Fragrance Pavilion is prohibited. Want to fight? Get out of the Monster Fragrance Pavilion. A mighty voice came to the 5th floor. Hear this, Yang Biao's killing intent suddenly dissipated, and he returned to his position. The owner behind the Monster Fragrance Pavilion, he can't afford to offend, and few people can afford to offend. Chapter 376. Zhao Linghua, you also take advantage of your cousin Zhao Fenghua is a human-less student. I will not be bullied by you in the future. Luo Yen is a little proud. There is Li Fuchen. What is the human-less student? A slap is still flying. Of course, she wouldn't reveal Li Fuchen's strength. She reckoned that Li Fuchen would still be focusing on qi cultivation in the future. His body refinement was so incredible, his qi cultivation shouldn't be too bad. At least at the Heaven Dipper realm, there weren't many who were a match for him. This is the funniest joke I have ever heard. A little follower can make you so confident. It's really funny. Zhao Linghua laughed and looked contemptuous. It's really reckless. If Senior Zhao Fenghua is here, see if you dare to say this. Yang Biao, half of his face swollen, said fiercely. Luo Yen is about to continue talking. Li Fuchen said, "Ignore them, some cats and dogs." You said I am a cat and dogs. Zhao Linghua's eyes are round and angry. Zhao Linghua was so angry for the first time. If it is not Monster Fragrance Pavilion, she will make Li Fuchen and Luo Yen look good. Who is this kid? Quite arrogant, but unfortunately that Zhao Fenghua is not good, offending his cousin, will eat hard in the future. The newborn calf is not afraid of the tiger. It looks very strange. It should not be the outer courtyard student. It is estimated that it is a new student ready to participate in the enrollment. There are a lot of outer courtyard students on the 5th floor. Everyone shakes their heads and sighs at Li Fuchen. Human list student, that is absolute strength, not much worse than shedding body realm first layer martial artist. When the meat comes up, Li Fuchen and Luo Yen start eating. Level 5 monster beast meat is level 5 monster beast meat. It is delicious. It contains qi and blood strength. Li Fuchen can see that in addition to level 5 monster beast meat, there are many medicinal herbs in the ingredients. Some medicinal herbs are cooked directly with monster beast meat. Some are made into sauces and smeared on the meat, greatly stimulating the nourishing qi and blood effect of monster beast meat. There are many ingredients. Li Fuchen can't see what it is for a while. How much does this meat cost? Li Fuchen asked. Luo Yen said, gold coins can't eat meat here. We need almost 5 low-grade spirit stones for this meal. Although her Luo family had tens of thousands of low-grade spirit stones, but that was the entire Luo family's wealth. Every year, she could only spend about 100 low-grade spirit stones, so 5 low-grade spirit stones was a very large number for her. Of course, when she becomes an inner courtyard student, or is accepted as a student by the outer courtyard elder, the family will definitely do their best to cultivate her, and the low-grade spirit stone that can be spent every year will be much more. Now she is only a Heavenly Dipper Realm 5th layer cultivation base. It is useless to have too many low-grade spirit stone. But it's quite expensive. Li Fuchen shook his head. When did food become so expensive? 5 low-grade spirit stones were worth tens of millions of gold coins. Bumpkin, even a meal of meat is too expensive. I really haven't seen the world. It's rare to find an opportunity, Zhao Linghua suddenly ridiculed. Her Zhao family is a big family with a long history. Although there has been some decline in recent years, the wealth accumulated is still not comparable to the average family. Her annual expenditure of 300 low-grade spirit stones can be seen, and her cousin Zhao Fenghua can spend as much as 1,000 low-grade spirit stones every year, more than her. Let's go. Eating with such people, the air is not fresh. After eating meat, Li Fuchen and Luo Yen left. Zhao Linghua's silver teeth clenched and vowed to teach Li Fuchen and Luo Yen a lesson. After eating, the two began to stroll around the South Forest City inner city. If Raging Fire City has more pill refining master and more medicine pill, South Forest City is a comprehensive development. Perhaps the alchemy is slightly worse than Raging Fire City, but other aspects surpass Raging Fire City. Here, weapon workshop, pill store, herb store, there are countless. Li Fuchen and Luo Yen were about to enter a large weapon workshop to take a look, and a group of people suddenly came out of it. The person who was surrounded was a young woman, exuding a noble and incomparable luxury, and with a trace of arrogance. Luo Yen quickly pulled Li Fuchen to the side and whispered, Li Fuchen, this is Marquis Mansion 3rd Miss, don't offend. Li Fuchen naturally knows what Marquis Mansion means. It means the day of South Forest County. In South Forest County, South Forest Marquis Mansion said. When Marquis Mansion 3rd Miss went away, Luo Yen continued, Marquis Mansion Big Young Master and Marquis Mansion Big Young Miss are students of Purple Flower Martial Courtyard. Marquis Mansion 3rd misaptitude is slightly worse, so I am a student of South Forest Martial Courtyard. Purple Flower Martial Courtyard, one of the 2 martial courtyards of Purple Flower Kingdom, is above the 24 martial courtyard of the 24 counties, and belongs to the martial courtyard of the martial courtyard. However, Purple Flower Martial Courtyard has extremely high requirements for aptitude and high requirements for origin. It is known as Wang Family Martial Courtyard. Li Fuchen nodded and said nothing. When he first arrived, he naturally didn't want to provoke such a powerful background. After a day of shopping, Li Fuchen had a great understanding of South Forest City. If this city is taken to Eastern Lin Continent, it is estimated that everyone will be crazy, including Evil King and other top expert. Here, Earth-level weapon, Earth-level medicine pill, Earth-level medicinal herb, there are countless, just get 1 or 2, can make their strength greatly increase, and need to go to what ruins to explore. At night, the 2 entered their own rooms. The strength of dragon form broke out, and Li Fuchen's body surface was filled with a pale golden luster, like a pale golden statue. Li Fuchen found that after the blood corpse pill maliciously dissipated, his control also increased a lot. It was a bit difficult to control 2,000 strength of dragon form. Now it is not so difficult to control 3,000 strength of dragon form. It seems that blood corpse pill maliciously polluted my state of mind. Li Fuchen secretly thought. Now there is no hurry to increase the strength of dragon form. 3,000 strength of dragon form is almost my limit. If you want to continue to improve the strength of dragon form must reach 6,000. Other body refining cultivation technique Li Fuchen doesn't know. Dragon form forging body 5th chapter, shedding body realm 1st layer is 3 or 400 strength of dragon form, shedding body realm 2nd layer is 750 strength of dragon form, shedding body realm 3rd layer is 1,500 strength of dragon form, shedding body realm 4th layer is 3,000 strength of dragon form. According to the law, shedding body realm 5th layer is 6,000. Strength of dragon form, each increase in strength, the strength of dragon form doubled. So if you want to add 3,000 strength of dragon form, you can't control it. The resources you need are not a small number. With his current low-grade spirit stone, you are stretched. Although I can improve the strength of dragon form, if I can improve the realm of body refining martial art, I can also increase my strength. In a few months, Li Fuchen has cultivated the Iron Bone Fist to the reaching peak realm, and only 1 step is needed to comprehend the Iron Bone Fist intent. I have to say that cultivation martial art depends on accumulation. Li Fuchen's accumulation on true spirit martial art is very strong, so the comprehend speed is extremely fast, but the accumulation on body refining martial art is almost 0, so that I have not comprehend the Iron Bone Fist intent. However, these days, Li Fuchen faintly feels that the Iron Bone Fist is breaking through. A week passed in a flash. On this day, in the secret room of the guest room. Buzz. In the center of the secret room, Li Fuchen punched into the void, and the void produced a curve that was hard to see with the naked eye, and Li Fuchen's fist was covered with a layer of black. Finally comprehend the Iron Bone Fist intent. Li Fuchen flashed in his eyes. After comprehend the Iron Bone Fist intent, he felt that the fist seemed to have become a weapon, an invincible weapon, and the chi and blood layer on the fist was very tight, similar to metal skin. If before he was only confident to fight with shedding body realm 5th layer martial artist, now he is confident to fight with the top shedding body realm 5th layer martial artist. The annual Southern Forest Martial Courtyard enrollment is the most lively day in South Forest City, and this year is no exception. In the past few days, more and more young people have come to South Forest City. Some of them are low-key and do not conflict with others, but more of them are chi and blood, and they start to fight when they don't agree with each other. Of course, everyone does not dare to fight in South Forest City, and they are generally fighting outside the city. Seeing 2 young people on the street clashing, clamoring to go out and fight, Li Fuchen shook his head. I don't know why, compared with these young people, he feels like an outsider. There is no feeling of blood boiling. It seems that there is a taste of the elder looking at the younger generation. It seems that the impact of strength on people is too great. With the shedding body realm combat strength, Li Fuchen has not put these young generations in the eyes, just like a peerless expert will compete with an ordinary martial artist, certainly not. This year's enrollment is much more lively than usual. It is said that this year there will be 3 6-star root bones to become the new students of the Southern Forest Martial Courtyard. These 3 people already have the cultivation base of Heavenly Dipper Realm 7th layer. Aside, Luo Yen sighed. Why not enter the Southern Forest Martial Courtyard earlier? Li Fuchen asked. Luo Yen said, many people enter the martial courtyard to get higher-level cultivation technique martial art. Before that, they should not have grasped the profound level top-rank cultivation technique martial art, so they are not in a hurry to come to the martial courtyard. Look, that person is Long Graceful City Yu Family Heaven's chosen Le Changfeng, 26 years old, Heavenly Dipper Realm 8th layer realm. It is said that he has Yu Family profound level top-rank cultivation technique Long Joy Scripture cultivation to the highest realm, can kill level 4 demon within a few strokes. Luo Yen suddenly pointed to a handsome young man at the end of the street. Is the profound level top-rank cultivation technique cultivation to the highest realm at the age of 26? Li Fuchen looked over. Le Changfeng sensed it and looked over. Frowning, Le Changfeng took back his gaze, and he thought Li Fuchen was an expert? But why the other person's eyes so strange? Not simple. Li Fuchen nodded slightly and didn't care. In 7-color continent, whether it is cultivation or comprehend martial art, it is easier than Eastern Lean continent, and the top heavens chosen of Eastern Lean continent may not be inferior to Lu Changfeng. Sometimes, the environment determines everything. Chapter 377. Soon, the day of the Southern Forest Martial Courtyard enrollment arrived. Thousands of young people rushed to the Southern Forest Martial Courtyard. Yes, there are thousands of young people participating in enrollment every year. Among them, 6-star root bones are generally only 1 or 2 people, sometimes no one. The number of 5-star root bones is about dozens of people. Less time there are more than a dozen people, the rest are all 4-star root bones. Although the enrollment standard of the Southern Forest Martial Courtyard is 5-star root bone, but everything leaves a line. In addition to the 5-star root bone, 4-star root bone will also recruit uncertain numbers, but the premise is to pass the Azure Cloud Pagoda 2nd layer. Southern Forest Martial Courtyard is only a few hundred miles away from South Forest City. It didn't take long for a group of people to come to an open space. In front of them is a magnificent and majestic building complex. The building complex is built on a conical highland from low to high, arranged orderly at the top of the conical, and there is a tall tower, which is said to be connected to the secret realm and can enter the inner courtyard. The enrollment time is not yet up, and everyone is waiting in the open space. Luo Yen, you bitch, now I see if you can still be arrogant. Not far away, Zhao Linghua came over with Yang Biao, 2 people, arrogant. Luo Yan's face is frosty. Zhao Linghua, your mouth is so dirty, you can wash it. Sharp mouth, don't worry, first beat your followers down, I will deal with you. Yang Biao, you were slapped by him before, the chance for revenge has come. Zhao Linghua said to Yang Biao. True spirit broke out, 5-star secret technique broke out. Yang Biao looked gloomily at Li Fuchen. Little beast, now kneel down and slap yourself 10 times. Being swollen in public, Yang Biao has always regarded it as a great shame, and he doesn't know how he has endured it for more than 10 days. It seems that a slap hasn't woken you up. Li Fuchen said lightly, court death. Yang Biao was furious, a sledgehammer appeared in his hand, the figure flashed, and he madly bombarded Li Fuchen. This kid is miserable. Yang Biao is an outer courtyard elite student, and he has passed the Azure Cloud Pagoda 3rd layer. How can a freshman compare? Unless he is Lu Changfeng and others are almost the same. Everyone made way for him and pointed at him. Yang Biao's cultivation base is not weak, up to the Heavenly Dipper Realm 7th layer, and a profound level top-rank hammer technique has also reached the peak realm. A hammer bombarded, the violent airflow is extremely fierce, and the ordinary Heavenly Dipper Realm martial artist has not been hit by the hammer. It is estimated that it will be seriously injured, just as Li Fuchen was about to be hit. Against Yang Biao's tyrannical hammer, Li Fuchen clenched his right fist and executed a simple horizontal punch. It was a simple punch, but it seemed to contain the power of a demon. Not only did it knock away the giant hammer, but it also caused the giant hammer to bounce back and hit Yang Biao's chest. Blood spurted out like a fountain, and Yang Biao was sent flying backward. On the empty ground, there was an unprecedented silence. Everyone was staring at Li Fuchen, heavily injuring an elite student of the outer court with a single punch. Was this strength something a new student could accomplish? On the side of Zhao Linghua, the young man who kept quiet looked a lot more dignified. They seemed to have underestimated Li Fuchen. This person is extraordinary. Damn, useless guy, Su Lin, you go, you must defeat him for me. Zhao Linghua said in a sharp voice. She refused to accept. Where did Luo Yen find such a powerful freshman? Among the people, only Luo Yen is not surprised. Li Fuchen can even punch the shedding body realm killer, let alone an outer court elite student. Body refining martial artist? Le Changfeng is thoughtful. Su Lin, you go. Zhao Linghua saw Su Lin had no movement and urged. Su Lin frowned. If Zhao Linghua is not Zhao Fenghua's cousin, he is too lazy to care about each other. Stepping out, Su Lin said to Li Fuchen, you offended someone who shouldn't be offended, so I'm sorry. There are people who can't be offended, but not you. Li Fuchen said. I'm not Yang Biao, be careful. Su Lin true spirit burst, 5-star secret technique broke out. Although they are both elite students, Su Lin's strength is stronger than Yang Biao's. Yang Biao only passed the 3rd floor of Azure Cloud Pagoda, and he passed the 4th floor of Azure Cloud Pagoda. On the cultivation base and martial art realm, he is also a level higher than Yang Biao. His cultivation base is Heavenly Dipper Realm 8th layer, and martial art realm comprehends martial art true meaning, that is, the cultivation technique realm has not reached the highest realm. Su Lin's weapon is a knife, the blade is sharp, and the cold chi is threatening. The long knife waved, the majestic knife chi rolled over, the earth was scraped off a layer, and the dust filled the sky. Shaking his head, Li Fuchen still punched. The powerful fist penetrated the chi wave, penetrated the knife chi, and bombarded on the long knife. Like Yang Biao, the long knife was shocked back by Li Fuchen's fist, and the back of the knife hit Su Lin. The next moment, Su Lin spurted a mouthful of blood and shot out with an incredible face. In the open space, everyone is speechless. A punch, still a punch, Su Lin, who is a level stronger than Yang Biao, still can't stop a punch, and is seriously injured directly. This strength, I am afraid it is the strength of Azure Cloud Pagoda 5th layer. Zhao Linghua's mouth was wide open, and a sound could not come out. She is really at her wit's end. Su Lin is the strongest elite student around her. Even Su Lin is not an opponent of Li Fuchen. I am afraid that only cousin Zhao Fenghua can do it himself. Zhao Linghua, don't you want to teach me? Luo Yen sneered. You. Zhao Linghua pointed to Luo Yen and said fiercely, you wait. Her cousin Zhao Fenghua will return to the Southern Forest Martial Courtyard in a few days, and it will not be too late to teach the two. Interesting, I thought that except for the human list students, there is nothing worthy of my attention. In the crowd, a black-clothed young man smiled faintly. At this moment, the martial courtyard door slammed open, and a cold middle-aged man wearing a standard robe came out, and the voice was not slow. Under the age of 30, you can take the admission test, and the rest of the people are not allowed to enter. The admission criteria of the Southern Forest Martial Courtyard are 5-star root bone, under 30 years old. If you don't have a 5-star root bone, you have to go to Azure Cloud Pagoda and pass the 2nd layer to have a chance to become a Martial Courtyard student. Li Fuchen saw at a glance that the indifferent middle-aged is a shedding body realm high-rank martial artist, and from the aura, it is no worse than some of the top experts in Eastern Lean Continent, and it may be worse than Evil King. The indifferent middle-aged said, from the storage pouch, took out a few tall frames. The frame is firmly placed on the ground, and the inside of the frame suddenly appears a pale azure light curtain. Only people under the age of 30 can pass this mirror, and those who can't pass it, get out. The indifferent middle-aged said, "I will." A figure flew over and instantly passed through the pale azure light curtain. The indifferent middle-aged doesn't care. This secret treasure has the effect of identifying the age. Even if it is Battle Spirit Realm Grandmaster, it is difficult to hide. Of course, Battle Spirit Realm Grandmaster is impossible to be a freshman. Thousands of people, most of them have passed, but there are still a small number of people who are blocked by the pale azure light curtain. Impossible. I am 30 years old this year, in line with the conditions. A young man is unwilling. The indifferent middle-aged said only one word: get out. If the age test is the first stage of the test, the second stage of the test is the root bone test. Inside the Martial Institution Gate, there is a magnificent plaza. In the center of the plaza, there is a huge root bone stone. One by one, the root bone reaches 5-star, will directly become a Martial Institution student. For star, need to participate in the third stage of the test. Next to the root bone stone, there is a long table, and a person is sitting in front of the long table. It seems to be responsible for registration. First, what is your name? How old are you? Fu Qing, 28 years old. Well, go up and test the root bone. The root bone stone emits a rich white light. Fu Qing, 28 years old, for star root bone. Next. The test is very fast, and after a while, it is a black-clothed young man's turn. The black-clothed young man put his right hand on the root bone stone, and the next moment, the root bone stone emits a rich black light. What kind of root bone is this, actually releasing black light? Worthy is Black Bone City Young City Lord. Everyone is talking about it. The instructor in charge of registration looked at the black-clothed young man in surprise and wrote on the paper, Wang Heilong, 27 years old, 6-star dark root bone. I know this Wang Heilong, he has 6-star root bone. I didn't expect it to be 6-star dark root bone. Luo Yen whispered to Li Fuchen. Dark root bone? Li Fuchen has never heard of it. Luo Yen explained, extraordinary root bone is divided into 2 levels. The first level is ordinary extraordinary root bone, such as ice, flame, etc. The second level is special extraordinary root bone, such as dark root bone, such as sword Dao root bone. It turns out that Dragon Sword Young Master Chiyuye, who has 6-star sword Dao root bone, is not the so-called sword vein. Li Fuchen suddenly realized. Thinking about it, Li Fuchen asked, can special root bone awaken divine ability? Luo Yen said, in fact, all extraordinary root bone has a chance to awaken divine ability, but the degree of difficulty of awakening is not the same. Special extraordinary root bone is easier to awaken divine ability, ordinary extraordinary root bone is much more difficult. Maybe it can't be awakened in a lifetime, but whether it is special extraordinary root bone or ordinary extraordinary root bone, at least to shedding body realm to have a chance to awaken divine ability, once awakened divine ability, will have the same realm invincible strength. Invincible in the same realm? Li Fuchen gave birth to a trace of curiosity. Next, Le Changfeng and a young woman named Gao Yu also tested the root bone. One is 6-star wind spirit root bone, the other is 6-star soft water root bone. Not bad, not bad. This new student is really many times stronger than usual. It seems that the era of my southern forest martial courtyard has come. At the top of a tall tower in the distance, a gray-haired old man stands in the wind. Soon, it was Li Fuchen's turn. This kid, good chi and blood, this is clearly shedding body realm body refining martial artist level, just don't know his root bone? The gray-haired old man stared at Li Fuchen. Step by step to the root bone stone, Li Fuchen smiled bitterly. His root bone, I am afraid it will surprise many people. But there is no way, his root bone is just a 3-star root bone. Chapter 378. He reached out and pressed his hand on the root bone stone. The next moment, the root bone stone emitted a white light. Everyone was stunned. 3-star bone frame? The freshman who severely injured Su Lin with a single punch was actually just a 3-star bone frame. Luo Yen couldn't believe it. She always thought that Li Fuchen was a 6-star root bone. No matter how bad it was also a very heaven-defying 5-star root bone. Haha, a mere 3-star bone frame dares to participate in the recruitment test. Zhao Linghua laughed out loud. She finally found a chance to hit Luo Yan and Li Fuchen, and her heart was happy. Wang Heilong, Le Changfeng, and Gao Yu all frowned. What is a 3-star bone frame doing here? Don't you know that the South Forest Martial Institution will only recruit 4-star bone frames at the very least? The mentor in charge of registration is angry. The 3-star root bone is not even qualified to enter Qingyun Pagoda. What martial courtyard needs is the future potential of students. What potential does the 3-star root bone have? You can leave now. The instructor said expressionlessly as he put down his pen. Wait. Right at this moment, a gray-haired old man teleported over. Vice Dean. The instructor hurriedly stood up. The gray-haired old man was precisely one of the South Forest Martial Institution's vice deans. Give him a chance, if he can pass the 5th floor of Qingyun Pagoda, said the gray-haired old man. Azure Cloud Pagoda 5th floor? Everyone is silent. Li Fuchen's strength. It is really possible to break through the Azure Cloud Pagoda 5th layer. This time, Zhao Linghua cannot laugh. But, Vice Dean, it was difficult to register an instructor. The South Forest Martial Academy had never set such a precedent. The gray-haired old man said, there is no but, even if he is a 3-star root bone, it is also an unprecedented 3-star root bone. Otherwise, how can I reach the realm of Heavenly Dipper Realm 8th layer at the age of 25? With his battle spirit realm cultivation, how could he not sense Li Fuchen's true cultivation? He has the Heaven Dipper Realm 8th level cultivation? Everyone was skeptical. They only knew that Li Fuchen's body refinement was very powerful. Little guy, your luck is pretty good. Let me dispel the foreign true qi for you. The gray-haired elder's right hand pressed towards Li Fuchen and suddenly withdrew. The next moment, Li Fuchen broke out with an extremely fierce flame true qi. Flame true qi penetrated the body and was sucked into the palm of the gray-haired old man. Shedding body realm peak level qi, in the eyes of the gray-haired old man, is just a child. Want to expel, easy, effortless. Just like that. Li Fuchen's pupils shrank. It had been bothering him for several months. Originally, he planned to wait until he cultivated the earth-level cultivation method before slowly solving the problem of the flame true qi. He did not expect that it would disappear in an instant. This made him a little unaccustomed to it, feeling that it was too sudden. Without the suppression of flame true qi, Li Fuchen's burning heaven true qi naturally circulated, and a Heavenly Dipper Realm 8th layer aura spread out. It's really the Heavenly Dipper Realm 8th layer. The registration instructor's face is weird. 25 years old, Heavenly Dipper Realm 8th layer realm, this is undoubtedly extremely monstrous, but what about the 3-star root bone? Little guy, don't be happy too early. I let you break Azure Cloud Pagoda, let you rely on true spirit strength, body refining strength. I will seal you up, wait for your true spirit cultivation base to shedding body realm, body refining cultivation base will automatically unseal, qi power lock. Said, the gray-haired old man flicked to Li Fuchen, a silver-white extraordinary qi power, instantly into the Li Fuchen body. This extraordinary qi power, like a magnet, like a shackle, entered Li Fuchen within the body, immediately pulled the strength of qi and blood and the strength of dragon form within the body of Li Fuchen. In the blink of an eye, with this silver-white extraordinary qi power as the hub, Li Fuchen's strength of qi and blood and the strength of dragon form are all connected. Li Fuchen tried to urge the strength of qi and blood and the strength of dragon form, but found that the strength of qi and blood and the strength of dragon form could not move at all, completely controlled by the silver-white extraordinary qi power. What a terrifying qi power! Li Fuchen was stunned. To be able to use the extraordinary qi power to this extent, the gray-haired old man's body refining strength has reached. Since the vice dean said to give Li Fuchen a chance, the registration mentor has to listen. In his opinion, Li Fuchen wants to pass the Azure Cloud Pagoda 5th layer, which is almost impossible. To know that the opponent of the Azure Cloud Pagoda 5th layer is a level 4 demon formed by the strength of the array, which is more terrifying than the ordinary level 4 demon. If you don't reach the top in all aspects, it is basically impossible to break through. Maybe Li Fuchen is just lucky and gets some heaven-defying treasure, so the cultivation base can be promoted so fast. Relying on true spirit strength to break through the Azure Cloud Pagoda 5th layer, this is too demanding. Luo Yen is anxious. She has never seen Li Fuchen's true spirit strength. He must not be able to break through. Zhao Linghua secretly prayed. Wang Heilong, Le Changfeng and others shook their heads. If they rely on body-refining strength, Li Fuchen will be able to break through, relying on true spirit strength. The root bone test ended quickly. Finally, the registration instructor announced, "This session, there are 3 6-star root bones, 38 5-star root bones. These 41 people directly become Martial Courtyard students, and my Southern Forest Martial Courtyard only recruits 100 people every year. The remaining 59 places, you have to rely on your own efforts. People who have passed the 2nd floor of Azure Cloud Pagoda, we will choose the shortest 59 people. If the people who have passed the 2nd floor of Azure Cloud Pagoda are less than 59 people, we will not lower the standard." In previous years, there were many sessions that were less than 100 people, but it doesn't matter. The Southern Forest Martial Courtyard does not need to fill the number. Azure Cloud Pagoda is located halfway up the mountain, where there is a 5-story Azure Pagoda. You are the first one. Forgot to tell you, through the Azure Cloud Pagoda 5th layer, you can not only become a Martial Courtyard student, but also choose an Earth-level low-rank martial art in the Secret Book Pagoda. Work hard. The gray-haired old man smiled at Li Fuchen. Fuchen will not let the Vice Dean down. Li Fuchen stepped into the Azure Cloud Pagoda. Azure Cloud Pagoda 1st layer, the array lit up, and a monster beast was condensed and was about to pounce on Li Fuchen. The monster beast collapsed, and Li Fuchen came to the 2nd layer. So fast. Outside the Azure Cloud Pagoda, everyone saw that in the blink of an eye, the 2nd layer of the Azure Cloud Pagoda lit up, which means that Li Fuchen killed the 1st layer opponent in one move. Killing the 1st layer opponent is nothing, it depends on the following layers. Some people don't care. The monster beast of the 2nd layer has just been condensed successfully and was also killed by Li Fuchen in one move. The 3rd layer lit up. Immediately, the 4th layer lit up. This speed is too fast. This time, everyone was surprised to know that the outer courtyard students, through the Azure Cloud Pagoda 3 layers, are elite students. The 4th layer just lit up and went out, and then the 5th layer lit up. Everyone took a breath of cold air. They no longer dared to speak. Li Fuchen's true spirit strength. It seems terrible. The 4th layer opponent was killed. The 5th layer, a level 4 demon condensed. Level 4 demon is undoubtedly the existence of the same realm apex, much stronger than the level 4 apex monster beast, and the level 4 demon condensed by the strength of the array is even more difficult to deal with the strength of the array. Unless the level 4 demon is completely destroyed, it is difficult to defeat each other. But this is not a matter for Li Fuchen. Burning Heaven True Merit, Burning Heaven Sword Technique, Profound Heaven Sword Technique, 5-star Secret Technique. Li Fuchen has cultivated each to the level of perfection. If a level 4 demon can't be dealt with, it's a joke. Level 4 demon roared to Li Fuchen, and the demon chi simulated by the strength of the array was terrifying. There is no need to hide. If you don't use the secret technique, Li Fuchen still has to spend a lot of effort to deal with level 4 demon. But Li Fuchen did not intend to hide. 5-star secret technique Crimson Shadow inspired, in Li Fuchen's whole body, condensed a group of red like blood shadow. Profound light sword pulled out, Li Fuchen swayed out. A head is raised, and level 4 demon instantly collapsed. Outside, see Azure Cloud Pagoda 5th layer extinguished, everyone is speechless. There are also some people who don't know the situation who asked, the 5th layer array is extinguished, is it past? Azure Cloud Pagoda. If you break through, the array will be instantly extinguished. If you don't break through, it will slowly extinguish. This is past. An outer courtyard student replied. GG, great, body refining strength is so strong, true spirit strength is so strong, this is chi and body dual cultivation. 7-color continent, there are few people chi and body dual cultivation, basically body refining as a supplement. The main reason is that energy is limited, and body refining Dao, the demand for resources is too high. The more late, the more terrifying, there will always be stagnant. Good boy, but look down on you. The gray-haired old man smiled slightly. So quickly through the Azure Cloud Pagoda 5th layer, I believe that others have no gossip. Interesting, interesting. Wang Heilong touched his chin, and his eyes flashed with interest. Le Changfeng and Gao Yu look dignified, dealing with level 4 demon-level opponents. They think that is the level of Li Fuchen. Worthy is Li Fuchen. Luo Yen breathed a sigh of relief. Whether it is body-refining strength or true spirit strength, Li Fuchen is a top existence. She was a little worried before. After Li Fuchen came out, the second person began to take the test, including those who have become martial courtyard students. After all, the outer courtyard students are also divided into levels. Those who pass the 3rd layer can become elite students. The treatment of elite students is much higher than that of ordinary students. Those who pass the 5th layer can choose an Earth-level low-rank martial art. This is everyone's goal. In the end, only 4 people can pass the Azure Cloud Pagoda 5th layer, namely Li Fuchen, Wang Heilong, Le Changfeng and Gao Yu. Through the Azure Cloud Pagoda 4th layer, there is no one. There are some who have passed the Azure Cloud Pagoda 3rd layer. There are more people who have passed the Azure Cloud Pagoda 2nd layer. Excluding those who have become outer courtyard students, there are almost 60 people who choose the shortest 58 people, and the rest are directly eliminated. After becoming an outer courtyard student, the student badge begins to be issued. Ordinary students are ordinary badges, and elite students are elite badges. In addition, except for the 3 6-star root bones, the rest of the people have to pay tuition fees, 300 low-grade spirit stones a year, very expensive. Welcome to Immortal Cultivation Audiobooks, your gateway to the mystical world of Xianxia. Dive into legendary tales of martial arts, spiritual growth, and immortal ascension. Here, we bring you full-length English audiobooks of the best Wuxia and Xianxia stories, from young prodigies to ancient sect wars. Perfect for fans of Against the Gods, Martial World, and tales of demons and gods.